Hello, everyone. If you're new here, I'm Al. I go by Dapper Chef on Poshmark and eBay, or if you're returning, welcome back. So I went to another Salvation Army today. Average COGS was a little bit over $4.43. So let's see what I got. First item. This, I think, technically is a good Bolo brand as far as jeans, but obviously this is not a jean. But it's just a t-shirt. The brand is The Perfect Jean NYC. This one I think is a men's. $3.99. A lot of the stuff was either half off or 25% off. But yeah, but The Perfect Jean, I think their jeans are a Bolo. I'm not 100% sure. That's been a first time finding it, but I remember people talk about this brand. There's the logo. Next thing, probably keep for myself unless I don't like the way it fits. I remember seeing this in the store and online, and I was going to buy it for full retail, but someone blessed me at thrift with it, so they sold it as a two-piece set. It was $14.99. They're both new with tag, and they're Zara. It's a linen blend. It's like a cabana set or a resort kind of lounge set, whatever you want to say. And I believe, as far as men's trends, sets are still going to be popular again. I saw a lot of it on some New York stuff. So that's another thing for myself. Let's do a couple things I got for myself first. Next guy, this was $3.99. So when I saw this, I felt the material, it could be either one or two brands. And all I saw was this little guy, so not Lulu, but Viore. Then, next other thing I got for myself was $9.99. I got this based on the color and the style. The brand, I'm not 100% sure on. I gotta still do some more digging. But for myself, I don't mind it. 100% wool. It's kind of like a very subtle marled green knit cardigan. The brand is Sir Bonser. And the last thing I believe in here that's for myself is just a pair of Patagonia baggies. And these, I like these. The print, it's like a little, cantaloupe. I think it's cantaloupe. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but to me it looks like cantaloupe. Alright, now let's get on to what I'm selling. First guy, just this camera bag. I still got to do some digging in to see what's actually in here. But it looks like it has some inserts in it. This originally would have been $14.99, but I know this was a half off color. The brand is Manfrotto. I don't think this is going to really catch like crazy dollar. I think average comp's about $30, but with all the inserts, we shall see how this does. And what's nice about this is a big upsell if you ever sell bags. If you see this thing in the back, it's called a trolley sleeve. I always put that in my description, and that usually sells it super fast for me. Here's that guy. This I got because it's for two things. A, the material, the brand, and the style. This was $6.99. It's Brody, 100% cashmere. This could almost be like almost an all-season wear with the open knit. Extra small. It's like I want to say it reminds me kind of like a crochet in a sense, but multicolor. $3.99. Just a faux leather top from Sailor. Size extra small. Which I know Sailor is sometimes at Anthropologie and Free People, and I think someone said it's on Revolve too. So we shall see how this guy does. $6.99. Next piece. This I can cross off my list. I've heard so many people. I think I heard Jack and Ryan talk about this brand before. but it's just kind of like, would you consider this a blouse or just like a sleeveless top in a sense? But it is Travada, or Birds of Paradise Travada, size extra small. $4.99. Just this nice cable knit fisherman style sweater. Irish. You're gonna use like Irish fisherman, fisherman core, adventure core, gorp core, all those fun keywords. This is a good Bolo brand. It's not good. It's one of those not crazy high end brands. It's just a very trendy brand that sells super quick for me. It's Alfred Eden. So this feels like it's an acrylic. So with this brand, they make unisex clothing. So sometimes I'll cross list it in both categories to see which sells faster. Next guy, $4.99. Just a super lightweight men's green pullover hoodie with a nice little back pocket. I like how it had that little accent trim. And it's this brand. If you don't know this logo, give you a second to familiarize yourself with this. It is Cotopaxi, or Cotopaxi, however you pronounce it. Size medium, men's. $3.99, just 100% silk, little lacy, kind of balloon sleeve top. And the brand is C by Chloe. You know, a diffusion line of Chloe, but still, this brand still does good for me. This, I think, is a size 38, which is about like a medium, maybe. Yep. $5.99. This I got based on style until I looked up the brand. It's got some nice beaded tassels, cuff line, lace sleeve, almost. This is technically a Bolo brand, but doesn't sell like it used to. I would think for me, ever since they started selling it at TJ Maxx. The brand is Kobe Halperin. So Kobi. Sadly, the only thing I can't figure out is the size, because I think it looks like it was cut out. But to me, it looks like it is maybe like a small, because it was found with some of the other pieces. Next guy, I found two pieces of this brand finally. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before, but I never actually picked it up because I didn't know what it was. This is kind of on trend with the stripe. So keyword, whenever I see these kind of stripes, I do nautical, Parisian, mime, which that's a new thing now. I've noticed. I put mime in it and it sells. Nice little kind of square neck almost, or boat neck, whatever they call it. Little sweatshirt top. I don't know, it's in between. Black and white stripe. The brand is Pomodoro Place, or Pomodoro Place, which is like a line of Tuckernuck. So there's that first piece, and the second piece from them I found was this guy. Just a nice little turtleneck sweater dress with that nice marled, kind of not washed out, whatever you want to say. It's like almost like a semi-rainbow print. And this is Pomodoro Place again. Size small. So this is a different tag. I'm not sure which is the newer tag. So I'm going to do some more digging to figure out which is which. I'm guessing this might be a newer tag just because it feels a lot newer. Next guy, $3.99. Just all I saw was this stitching here and this part of the label. If you know this, you might know it could be one or two brands. But this brand sells super duper quick for me. It's Enza Costa. Sometimes if you see this label here, it might be Rick Owens, which that would be even better, but still Enzo Costa. This is like a size extra small. This stuff sells super duper quick. Next guy, $6.99. These I just got to try on. I might keep them if I like the fit. They're kind of like a jogger chino in a sense. The brand is X Cuts. So I kind of like these because they're kind of cool. They're regular in the front and then just had the back as the jogger cuff. $4.99. This, because of the brand, I know it doesn't sell like it used to, but I thought the print was kind of cool. It's like, it's a Scada. So Scada, it's a little hard to see in this lady, but a little fashion girl model. So Scada Sport, size small. $4.99. Nice little snap thermal, long sleeve with the thumb holes. If you know this, you'll know this logo. It's Free People Movement, size small. Next guy, piece I'm probably going to keep for myself, just $2.99. It's just a Abercrombie & Fitch kind of basic. The soft Abercrombie & Fitch Essential, oversized. Nice little tie-dye. If I don't like the fit on it, those I could probably sell, maybe like $15 or just buy, sell, trade it. Next guy, $4.99. I've been checking the bathing suits more, so this nice kind of, almost like a seersucker-y, crinkled, ribbed swimsuit, one piece. This one I gotta figure out what's supposed to be the front or the back. I think this is the front where it's more of a sculpted front. But the brand is Good American. This is a 3/4. I know the jeans don't do as good, but the other categories do really good for me. Next guy was $2.99. These are a pair of sweatpants, obviously, navy color. And they're quints, whatever you want to say. And what's nice about these guys, so these are from the fall of 2023. What's nice about them is that they'll have the style name right here. So these are the super soft fleece wide leg pants in navy. Next guy, $6.99. These I might just keep for myself, but I'm listing them first to see if the brand is still desired. I'll let you take a guess what brand this could be just based on the hummingbird. They are bird dogs. They're size large. So when you see bird dogs, you'll see that, and then you'll see this. It usually says like boom for your boomstick. Now careful when you list these, because sometimes you'll see it listed as bird dogs, and sometimes people just put it under the brand as Allbirds. I have noticed that people put their pants under that. So if you're trying to find that brand for yourself, or just trying to find comps, double check the brand. Next guy, $8.99. This I got just perfect for the summer or fall for everyone. A little kind of like an elevated little black dress for like weddings or graduations. It's Diane von Furstenberg, size 2. $5.99. Kind of like a wool boucle knit jacket, sweater, thingamajig. I'm going to call it just a shacket, just to be safe. I've never heard of this brand. I got this based on style. It felt like nice quality. It is a wool blend. The brand is called Sold Out NYC. It's a size small. So what made me look it up was because of the blend, the condition, the style. It's actually nicely finished on the inside, and what's made in Portugal. So I find sometimes those Portugal brands are very obscure and sometimes are highly desired. And last thing, just a pair of pajamas. Nice little flannel top and bottom. They're both a size small. This originally was $14.99, but again, one of the half-off colors probably. And they are Skims, which I've never found pajamas by Skims, so I'm curious to see how these do. So, the label is kind of hard to read. It's always black and black. But, they're kind of a nice trendier style with the wide leg. The nice brown, which is the shade of brown that's really on trend as well. So that is it as far as Salvation Army. And I did go to a Plato's Closet after. Just one of my favorite ones I like to go to. They always do good quality, and they always have good items that come in. A lot of this is just stuff I got for myself. So the first guy was just this little Disney tote, Donald tote. And I remember seeing this in the parks. I wanted it, but I was not going to spend the real money on it. And so, chances of finding it here in Illinois, even better. This I got originally for myself because I like the style. And apparently this is maybe a good Bolo brand. I don't know. I can't find much comps as far as this print. But, kind of made me look it up. It's kind of very, like, trippy. It's got, like, the vibrant neon animals, the Starry Night. And the label kind of caught my eye. If you want to kind of take a peek at this guy. The brand is called Port Diego. But what's nice about this label, it's actually stitched in and it's raised. And then also, it is 100% modal, which modal is a little bit better than viscose, I think, as far as when you're finding better quality items. And it's probably made in India. So I think retail on their shirts is maybe like 150. Resale though, I don't know. Next guy was only $4. So it's nice terry cloth material. Nice little men's navy polo. The brand is Print and Bound. That one I'll probably sell. Next guy, $5. So let me see if you can figure out what brand this is. If you know these buttons, you'll know right away. It's this nice kind of seersucker. This is the Aaron Easy shirt. So first thing what I knew what it was Lulu because of the buttons. And the logo is very subtle on this one. That's probably why they didn't price it so high. So this particular buy-sell trades or Plato's location prices are Lulu's. Just the t-shirts, the men's t-shirts at $25. So can you imagine what they would price a button down like that at? I think they priced their button downs at like $30. So not a bad savings. Whoever missed that. Next guy, $9. This is a good Bolo brand. This I'm probably going to keep for myself because I like that mesh look that's going around. This is going to be another good style to look for as far as menswear. So it's kind of like mesh, very like 90s or 80s if you want to say, with a nice little varsity stripe on the side. And this is a really good Bolo brand. The brand is Reigning Champ. It's a Reigning Champ. They do a lot of collabs, especially with Adidas. And Champion, Reigning Champ, made in Canada. Men's large. I'm going to wear it just oversized with a cool little t-shirt underneath. Next guy for $7. Just a Barber men's polo. Anytime I see it with the Shield Crest logo, it always sells fast for me. And then last two items. Another item I'm probably going to keep for myself. I just got to try it on. Alex Mill. This was $6. So Alex Mill. I don't know if it's men's or women's. Once I try it on, I'll find out. Then last guy, $10. These are not based on style and because of the kind of cool fabric. They're kind of like a hybrid board short. Super clean on the inside. And what made me look it up first was I saw this, which is like 34, which this runs a little big, but lifestyle, but whatever that means. But then it said made in the USA, and it is made with imported fabric from Japan, which another more quality. So brand is Seller's Story Palm Springs, which I don't know who that is, but being made in USA, Japanese fabric, very nice condition, and it has these kind of retro little snaps on the side. These I could see wearing in and out throughout the day, in and out of the pool or at the beach. So, not too bad of a haul today. I know it was a little longer, so thank you guys so much for bearing with me. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Bye.